Good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, all my viewers and subscribers all over the world, wherever you are at this moment. I welcome us all, or I welcome you all to this early Sunday morning broadcast. Today happens to be the 12th day in the month of February in the year 2022. In case you are joining us for the first time, please, you are highly welcome to this honorable platform where we speak to you the undiluted truth about the Biafran struggle and about Nigerian nation and about what is happening around the world and also the globe at large. So welcome once again, because we are about to take the headlines that we have for us today. This is breaking news. This one is coming all the way from Imo State and Ebonyi State of the plot by Imo State Governor and that of Ebonyi State Governor to buy the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party PDP, which is Atiku Abubakar Alhaji Wazirin Adamawa, who put Devil Mai on the list of the politicians plotting to buy Alhaji Atiku Abubakar in Southeast. This news is coming all the way from the Ipob media and the powerful spokesperson, which is more powerful, and the indigenous people of Biafra at large. So listen to this news attentively. You will learn a lot from it, and you will also know what to say at the comment section. This is not a propaganda. This one is coming from the Biafra news platform. In case you don't know it, Biafra Herald. So for you to come to my comment section and say this one is fake news everywhere, or you call it whatever you may think. If you like, I can just chat me up in what? In the comment section. Ask me for the link of the news and I will give it to you for you to know. So come into my comment section to comment what I don't like. Well, I will block you straight away, because this platform, we don't give a propaganda news, and we don't tolerate any form of irregularities in our platform. So take note. For those of us who keep on logging into my comment section to vomit one thing or the other, but well, I have nothing to tell you people. Let us proceed with this news. We, the global family and the movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, under the command and leadership of the great liberator, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, hereby publicly name some of the politicians from the Southeast who are part of the Kpai plot against PDP presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. They want to do this one. They want to carry out this act in eastern region, the Biafra land, when the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party will come for his campaign. They have already concluded the arrangement. Why the Ipob and ESN is raising this alarm is for the general public and also the world to hear their voice, because tomorrow now they will tell you it is ESN, it is Ipob, it is Masob, it is this one, it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is Simon Ekpa. They have nothing to do with this. They are just raising an alarm to alert the general public of this impending plot by these two APC governors against the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate. They are planning to buy him as he came for the rally in our eastern region. So please, general public should take note of this. As we promise to name the individuals behind this assassination plot, when Ipob and branch have concluded their undercover investigation, there are political gang-ups involving APC politicians from the different regions in Nigeria. The southeastern politicians who are part of the Kpai plot are as follows: Supreme Court Administrator of Imo State, Uzodimma Devil Mai of Ebonyi State, and Senator Majority Leader Oji Uzokalo. And I don't hear the names now, so please take note of this. These are the names of people who are in one way or the other plotting to buy the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. The hijack plan was planned to be executed in any of the states in Igbo land, but with Anambra and Imo as preferred states and Abia State. The agenda is not only to brand the P2B candidacy championed by obedience as another Igbo political coup, but also to blackmail Igbo and Ipob in particular globally. In order to frustrate the Biafran restoration project, if this plot is successfully executed, the APC government will blame it on either Ipob, ESN, or unknown government, including the obedient group. Back when I hear this one, don't be tomorrow now, and I'll come out and say this one is giving a fake news. This one is direct from Biafran Herald News.com. This will make other ethnic groups blame Igbo and probably take their anger out on them and their properties across the country. We want the obedience and particularly P2B to be prepared, because they will be linking him to the Kpai plot. This may lead to another genocide against the Igbos in Nigeria, according to the news. With this Ipob branch exposition of the hidden plotting Kpai of Atiku, we know that the evil collaborators will change their game plan, but our eagle eyes are still on them. Our intelligence unity is top-notch, and we will continue to expose them further if there is anything untoward to happen. We are warning those who are planning to set Ndi Igbo up for massive slaughter across Nigeria to bear in mind that they will be held responsible should they allow their selfish political ambitions lead to the loss of Igbo lives and properties. Alright, here am Abi. Okay, make on hear am very well. This should know. Okay, they should know we are monitoring and following them. They should know that Ipob will not watch and allow some individuals take actions that will lead to the mass slaughter of Igbo in other parts of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. This news is coming from the comrade Emma Powerful. Hashtag Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hashtag Biafran referendum and hashtag Biafran restoration. We have another breaking news here. In case you are just joining us, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk, where we give you the undiluted truth about this news that we are bringing to us this very morning. Super Tucano J2, where we say the what do they call it, agreement or whatever, the federal government of Nigeria signed with the USA before they acquired that very Tucano jet, that it is being used to bomb or to listen to kill what do they call it, the terrorists in the Sambisa forest. Even at a point, the federal government refused to use it, that they don't want to breach the agreement they had with the government of the USA before they agreed to sell them the jet. But that same jet is what they used in a court to market to kill people, destroy their properties, and also the source of their livelihood was also destroyed in that very attack that happened at a court in Imo State. Super Tucano J2, federal government breaches USA sales of agreement as Nigerian army bombs Biafran communities with Super Tucano jets. Ipob raised alarm over this very issue. So make us hear them from the horse's mouth. We, the global movement and the family of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, under the command and leadership of our liberator, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to bring to the attention of the international community and particularly the US government the indiscriminate bombings being carried out by the Nigerian armed forces in Biafra communities using the Super Tucano military jets acquired from the United States of America. Innocent civilian communities in Ebonyi, Akwa Ibom, Cross River and River States, Iguacha and other places in Biafra land have been bombarded repeatedly, causing a lot of civilian casualties and destruction of our people's properties and means of livelihood in the course of these bombings and attacks. It is on record that the USA Department of State restricted the use of the Super Tucano jets to northern Nigerians to fight Boko Haram. Yes, of course, I heard it. It is in the news. Who are destroying people's lives in that part of the country. The Nigerian government is, however, knowingly and deliberately violating the terms of the military jets sale agreement by using them to bomb villages and rural communities in the southeast area of the country. The USA government asked Nigeria to restrict the use of the Super Tucano jets to the northern part of the Nigeria where terrorist groups are very active. In flagrant disregard to the terms and the sale agreement, Nigeria, which is known for the breaching agreement and acting outside the bounds of legal norms, have now exposed their true intention of purchasing the military jets by turning the use of the bombers on Biafran communities and villages in the eastern region of the country. This one-sided war being waged by the Nigerian government against the Biafran people with the help of military hardware delivered to them by the USA government goes to show the conspiracy of the entire Western government against the people of Biafra. You don't know it before? Oh, you think they are with you? They have left you behind. What is our crime? One may ask. The crime of the Biafran people is that we dare to demand for our freedom and self-determination as a people. We dare to command for a referendum, as well as demanding for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the unlawful imprisonment in the accordance with the order and ruling of the Nigerian Court of Appeal and other competent, other court of competent jurisdictions that have assessed, discharged, and acquitted the young man. But federal government said, the Kpai, you are not going anywhere. It's obvious that the hidden agenda behind the sale and the purchase of the Super Tucano jets from the U.S. government is to use them to bomb Biafran territory and annihilate the people of Biafra from their ancestral lands. And obviously not to fight terrorists in northern Nigeria. These same Super Tucano military jets have not been used anywhere in northern Nigeria against insurgents because the Fulani-led government of Nigeria has no interest in fighting their terrorist brothers, to whom, to them, any attack on Boko Haram and ISWAP is an attack on the north, according to Mehdi Shehu, this Islamic cleric, Sheikh Gumi. It's obvious, okay, we demand that the U.S. government recall the Super Tucano jets sold to Nigeria for violating the terms of the sales agreement. If the U.S. government fails to question the use of the Super Tucano jets on Biafra soil, we shall be left with no option but to believe that U.S. government is fully aware and supports the use of their military equipment to bomb and kill Biafran civilian populations. The continual use of these fighter jets on the civilian population of Biafra and Biafran territory can only confirm our suspicion of the role played by the U.S. government in the first Biafra genocide of 1967 to 1970, according to the news, and in the ongoing second genocide against the Biafran people, which is happening right under our nose. The world should notice and take note of the crime against humanity being committed by the Nigerian government using Super Tucano jets fighter sold to them by the United States of America. That is what they are using now against the innocent Biafrans who have no arms with them. But those ones who have been armed with heavily weapons of AK-47 and AK-49 and other dangerous weapons, even including what do they call it? Including bombs. They dare not use the Super Tucano jet on them because they consider them to be their brothers. In another development, Ipob totally condemned the recent attack on the police station and on INEC offices by unknown gunmen in the Idemili local government area of Anambra State. This level of violence and attacks are foreign to Igbo land and are against Igbo culture. We maintain that most of these attacks are politically motivated and sponsored by the Nigerian government and their agents, provocateur, unitary One Nigeria politicians to justify the use of Super Tucano military jets in Biafra territory against the civilian population. We are warning all those against provocateurs being used by the Nigerian government in perpetrating these heinous crimes against humanity to stop aiding and abetting enemies of Biafra. The attackers and their sponsors are not representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ipob, ESN, or Biafra Freedom Movement. Ipob is a non-violent freedom and self-determination movement. We have maintained neutrality in the upcoming Nigerian election that they call 2023 presidential selections. The attackers are either aggrieved persons on a revenge mission against the Nigerian state, or they are double agents of the Nigerian government used to blackmail Ipob and to find false justification for the wanton bombing and destruction of Biafran people's lives and properties. This explains why, as soon as these attacks happen without any investigation, the Nigerian army and police will run to their media or to their brown envelope media and falsely claim that their attackers are Ipob members. A recent publication of Daily Mail online news in the UK quoted a Nigerian police spokesperson in Anambra State who made such false claims against Ipob. This indicates that the UK Daily Mail publishing house just joined the other British journalists in their blackmail of Ipob. It is most important that journalists properly investigate their information and stories before publishing it. Nigerian government propaganda against Ipob and Biafra people with the sole aim to demonize Ipob before the international community or blackmail them before the international community. Ipob will not be distracted or intimidated with the media propaganda and blackmail. Every man and a woman of goodwill knows that Ipob is a victim of a grand plan to stop self-determination struggle of the indigenous people of Biafra. Why the Nigerian government working in concert with the British government together with other Western nations, are the aggressors. The same Nigeria government is carrying out the killings, abductions, arson, and massacres, while falsely blaming Ipob for their crimes against humanity in Biafra land. One thing is certain, though, and that is in the end, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be freed, and Biafra shall be restored by the grace of Chukwu Okiabiama. This news is brought to you by Comrade Ima Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for Ipob in general. And this one is broadcast by Okute Daily Talk, where we speak to you the undiluted truth. Hashtag Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hashtag Biafra Restoration. As we proceed forward, this one is a breaking news. This one is coming all the way from Kaduna State to terrorists. Don't kidnap a ECWA pastor and wife in Kaduna State. Again, this one is brutalizing the Christian community, all in this Kaduna State. Nasir El-Rufai can never do anything about it, rather than coming to the social media and be calling people to be a comedian or a Nollywood actor. That is what we choose to get. Solve the insecurity problem in your state. You say nahi, or let's go in here and there making comments that have no any related to humanity, or that will contribute anything to save or to survey the situation in Kaduna State. Terrorists have reportedly kidnapped a pastor of the Evangelical Church Winning All (ECWA) in Kaduna State. Reports obtained by NigeriaNews.com on Saturday morning revealed that the cleric Nasamu and his wife were whisked away from their residence when the Atilans raided Maru, a village in the Kajaru local government area of Kaduna State on Friday night. This particular area, it has been all the people residing in those areas have been customers to all these bandits. They know when to strike and when not to strike. During the same attack, the terrorists reportedly killed a farmer whose name is identified only as Namiji. Sahara reporters quoted a community leader, Simon John, who confirmed the incident and said that the bandits arrived in the community in the evening hour riding on motorcycles. They were reportedly passing through a lonely path to their destination when they saw the farmer clearing his farmland and killing him. Here, wow. Resident Stephanos Maji Ego also confirmed the incident on his who confirmed the attack, said the bandits also kidnapped one Mohammed Mudi and his two children in Maraban, Kwajuru on Wednesday. The state government and the Kaduna State Police Command both have yet to react to the latest incident. Why would they react? Because this is their plan now. Their plan to silence the Christian community in Kaduna State. That is exactly what they are doing. Kaduna State, the southern Kaduna, where the Christians occupy, have been a target for all these bandits. Whether it's a planned job by the government or by the governor of the day, we cannot tell, but time shall tell. Many communities in Kaduna have been living at the mercy of terrorists and bandits who have been killing, maiming, and kidnapping residents with reckless abandon in their custodies. As we are talking, as if that one is not enough, we don't stop. One man don't storm P2B's campaign rally in Lagos with a charm on his head. We don't know what the charm is meant for, but we shall all see. Because I, where they cry, can also see. A supporter of the Labour Party presidential candidate, P2B, turned up for the Lagos campaign rally carrying charm. Nigeria News earlier reported that a massive crowd of the supporters stormed the Tafawa Balewa Square in Lagos as the former governor of Anambra State concludes his state rally today. Oh, that is the end. Oh wow. A video that emerged online captured a man carrying Okite. Hey, a charm popularly known in the eastern part of the country. Okite. P2B, you don't see him now. The man was being cheered by some of the Labour Party supporters at the campaign venue as he makes some incantations. What is Okite? We are about to find out. Okite is a concoction of different types of animals, herbs, and human parts gathered in a mud pot, tied with white cloth, boiling to perform booming functions. Although it is uncertain if the Okite, which the Labour Party supporter is carrying, had everything That is usually contained in it because Okite no be here. Mr. Macaroni publicly disowns P2B's campaign flyer. That one on Sabi. As we the talk, say this one, they do Okite, they carry something for head. The spokesperson for APC, he don't come out to say na P2B now can't blame P2B for traffic jam in Lagos State. Can you see these people that have nothing to offer? Lagos State have been the worst city you can ever visit, and go wherever you want to go in peace and come back in peace. No, they're not born that person well. Lagos traffic can frustrate you. Even a pregnant woman can be in Lagos traffic and give birth to baby. That is for you to know that this Lagos State, we build Lagos State, we build Lagos State. All the whole places that is having all this traffic is just enough. Construct one strong flyover there, and that traffic is no more. But they will not do it. Lagos is generating 50 billion to 60 billion naira annually, monthly. Where are this money? Where are they being kept to? What are they being used for? The infrastructure in Lagos is zero. Go to Ajegule, you find out what I'm telling you. Is Ajegule not part of Lagos? Musholos, are they not part of Lagos? Just like yesterday, they just make Oshodi look like a place that somebody can go. But all these places that I told you, they are part of Lagos. And they contain the number of people paying taxpayers in Lagos State. But their living system there is very, very poor. You even pity them when you see the kind of houses, the kind of roads. When there is a kind of flood in those areas, my dear, child, you will cry while watching people, their properties being destroyed by floods. That is the same Lagos that somebody is using to campaign. Well, there's no bad. There's nothing bad. You build Lagos, but the simple truth still remain there that we cannot see anything that somebody have built there. Even after his left office, he has been holding that post of a godfather. Which means that any allocation that Lagos or revenue that Lagos generates, he have either 10 or 20 or 30 or even 50% of it that goes to him. That is unquestionable. Nobody dares to question it. They will tell you that from this hand to this hand to this hand, and P2B never do this one. I am not supporting P2B. I am not supporting Atiku. I am not supporting Tinubu. But let's face the reality. You understand me? Let's face the reality. P2B left government office in Anambra State and was in hand of aboliting God for that reason. I produce this person, and when this person finish, this one is my boy. I produce him. He go there, and he must do whatever I want, whatever I direct him to do. If not, you will dethrone him. Just like what they did to Ambode. And you come out and tell me that he did this, he did that. Well, okay, Lagos is generating most of the money because they have a seaport, they have international airport, and they're building another deep sea port, which have been commissioned. All these revenues, what are they using it for? Have they used it to turn Lagos at least let Lagos be one of the cities where we say anyone that visits it will never want to go back again. But Lagos, even their own president, where be Bubu, he don't talk and say Lagos is a living hell. Tinubu's campaign spokesperson reacts to P2B's massive crowd for Lagos roadshow. The director of media and publicity of the Tinubu Shetima presidential campaign, Bayo Ononuga, has accused the Labour Party presidential candidate P2B of causing massive traffic hold-up and with his road tour on Saturday. The All Progressive Congress APC chieftain was of the opinion that P2B and his supporters intentionally choose to cause discomfort for Lagosians with their road show, as if Lagos traffic started today. No be make you talk now. They just open your mouth to talk now so that they will say, oh, this one is doing his work, and they will be paying you. Nigeria News area reported that a massive crowd of supporters turned up to welcome P2B, with all them struggling to catch a glimpse of the former Anambra State governor as he embarked with his team on a roadshow as part of his campaigns in Lagos State. Obi was in the company of the Labour Party governorship candidate in Lagos, Badebo, Rehodius Vevo, and other chieftains of the party. The development caused traffic jam in locations where Obi and his team visited, including the Lekki Kpai Expressway Reacting to the development, Onanuga said Obi and his crowd of supporters took the uncivilized option to carry out their campaigns. He wrote, Peter Obi and his supporters are doing a road walk in Lagos, causing massive traffic jam on the ever-busy Lekki-Kpai Expressway. His rally is at the TBS on the island, but he chooses to cause discomfort to Lagosians, an uncivilized way to campaign in our city. In our city, not in our city, in the city of Lagos. You don't own Lagos. So you people have had this sense of entitlement in our city. Anyway, it is not our fault. After all, your principal came out and said Umuloko. Is it Feba or Fewa or for Dodo? My dear people, this is where we are coming to the end of this broadcast. It's just a brief one because people got to do what they got to do to make sure that people got to listen to what they got to speak. Chai. This one, you don't carry me. I don't carry when I go at me. Now me, and then I did now. So anyone wake up and complain about this my language, I go block you straight away. No time to take time. So this is where we are coming to the end of this broadcast of Okute Daily Talk, where we bring to us the undiluted truth about things of life. When today is Sunday, whatever you believe on, whatever that is working for you, don't make sure you praise them or you go to worship them. Those that go to church, I wish one are the best. Those that don't go, if you stay at home, stay in peace, okay? Don't cause problems. And may the Almighty Chuko Kabiam on your premier is going to bless us, bless us Noli, bless us and Fa'afo, and bless us on Nko, Ayanano, Genano. That is, they represent the four corners of the earth, east, west, north, and south. And so shall it be. It shall be well with us. Whatever we lay our hands to do in this new week, it shall be successful. No evil eye shall see us, and no bad news shall affect any member of our family, and so shall it be. The Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. I am signing out. Bye for now. Okay, Messiano.